प्रेम से बोलिए गजानंद स्वामी की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। आज शक्ति नौ दुर्गा देवी माता की जय, महालक्ष्मी देवी महारानी की जय। आप लोग राम जाए, प्लीज stand as you join. Once again, visualizing the beautiful form of our Lord, Bhagwan Shri Ganapati, Lord Ganesh, the embodiment of wisdom, and we pray that may He bless us to remove all obstacles and negativities from the pathways of our lives, if any at all. And if there is none, we thank you, Prabhu, for your grace and your guidance. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namah, Shri Saraswatyai Namah, Shri Guru Charana Kamalabhyo Govindaya Namo Namah. Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha, Nirvignam Guru Me Deva Sarvakareshu Sarvada. Veenadhare Vipul Mangal Danashile, Bhaktartinashini Viranchi Harisha Mande, Kirti Prade Akila Manorat Devahi, Vidya Pradayani Saraswati Naumi Nityam, Vidya Pradayani Saraswati Naumi Nityam. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Dhyanamoolam Guru Murti, Poojamulam Guru Padam, Mantramulam Guru Vakyam, Mokshamulam Guru Kripa. Vasudeva Sudam Devam, Kamsachanuramardanam, Devaki Paramanandam, Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum, Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Om Shri Anubhavanandaya Namah, Om Shri Chinmayanandaya Namah, Om Shri Shankaraya Namah, Om Tapovarnaya Namah, Om Shri Vyasdevaya Namah, Om Shri Satya Sai Ishwaraya Namah, Om Shri Guru Dattaya Namah. We bow to the goddess of light, Ma Lakshmi, Asatoma Sargamaya, Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya, Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. As we wave the soft and sacred light before you, Ma, please lead us from darkness to light, from untruth to truth, and even from death to immortality. Ma, we worship you with faith and with love as Durga, as Ma Lakshmi and Saraswati. We worship you as Ganga, Yamuna and Saraswati. We worship you as Chandika. We worship you as Kali and Bhadrakali Ma. May you protect and bless us all as we glorify you through the medium of Aarti. Sajyam chavarti sanyuktam vandhina yojitam maya, Deepam grahana devesha trailokya tirapaham. Lakshmi Maiya utare teri aarti, barsado maa kripa. Sakhi Maiya tuto se tu hi aarti, barsado maa kripa. Lakshmi Maiya With your blessing, O Lakshmi Devi, we are protected by Ma Durga. With your blessing, we are guided by the light of divinity. And with the blessing of Ma Saraswati, knowledge will be the key to open the door to the success in your life. We love you again and again. Lakshmi Maya, Utari Teri Bharati, Samsaro Matuma. सबको नया तुझको से तू ही प्यार की साधो माता लक्ष्मी मैया अम्बा जय जगदम्बा May there be peace in the heavens, earth and the region. May there be peace in us and around us. May we never become angry unnecessarily. May there be peace when anger wants to come. May there be peace when the mind is roaming the world. May there be peace in our homes, in our communities, in our nation. May there be peace in the world. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Prem se bole Satgurunath Maharaj ki jai. Asan par baichai, please be seated. On behalf of the President, the Secretary, the Trustees, and the management team of this beautiful ashram, we would like to take this opportunity to say a very warm and special welcome to each and every one of you once again on this the 7th and the final night of this Devi Yagna. 2 years ago, the date was appointed for this Yagna, and we want to thank the devotees for allowing us to be part of this wonderful celebration and this wonderful Yagna as we glorify and praise the Divine Mother. The reality or the dream has now become a reality where we have celebrated 7 nights in glorifying and praising the Divine Mother, Jagadamba Devi. We thank the management team for their blessing, for their love, and for keeping the light of Sanatana Dharma burning in a very beautiful way in this community of Scott Mendez at the Shiv Mandir. So to the management team, congratulations and God bless you all, now and for always. To Pandit Vasudev Maharaj, thank you once again Panditji for conducting puja for all 7 nights, and we pray that may Bhagwan bless you as he is striving to become a what you call a mechanical engineer. He's studying, he had an exam this week, yet he was here all week. Baba, God bless you, and I'm certain you will be successful and be able to reach your goals in life, materially, academically, and spiritually. To all the shrotas who sat down, we have the young and the old. God bless you all for making the sacrifice night after night, and of course for being prepared for puja every day to glorify and praise the Divine Mother. To the members of the Chinmay Gyan Kirtan Mandali, special thanks and blessings to my Rishi, to my Avinash, Vidya, and of course to our keyboardist tonight, our beloved brother Anish. We say special thanks to all of them for the sacrifice that they make also in keeping the light of Sanatana Dharma burning through their music, through their devotion, and through the sacrifices they make. We would like to say a very warm welcome to our brother DJ Mamu. Special welcome here, and of course, it took me a little while there, DJ. Special thanks to you for gracing us with your presence last night and tonight. And he is in the company of Angarji, Chief Technical Operator, and of course, his Dharma Patni. We want to say special welcome to you and your wonderful family, and to all the listeners on Akashvani 106.5 FM, awakening the mind and spirit. We are also streaming live on the Facebook page of Akashvani 106.5 FM, and we'd like to express our sincerest thanks and blessings to all the viewers, locally and internationally. May the blessing of Devi Ma in all her various forms be with you and your wonderful families. For this, we want to say special thanks to Kavita ji for making the sacrifice. Also, we are streaming live on the Facebook page of Jivan Tattva with yours truly, Pundit Abhedanand, and we would like to welcome all the viewers on Jivan Tattva. May the blessing of Devi Ma continue to be with you and yours now and always. Special thanks to Nirala Maharaj, also sacrificing night after night in the name of Dharma. To all you devotees of this community of Scott and Mendez, thank you for being here all night, all week. And those who came from out of the area, the various temples, supporting this beautiful temple, God's blessings to you and your wonderful families. When the mandirs come together, when the temples come together, and all devotees come together, it's a force to reckon with. Friends, this is what will keep Sanatana Dharma, elevated. This will keep Sanatana Dharma, the light of Sanatana Dharma burning. And to all the young people who are on the path of spirituality, God bless you. Continue to make the sacrifice, and certainly you will be blessed and protected. So, tonight our discourse will be very simple. Last night we saw the 9 forms of the Divine Mother, 9 manifestations of Durga Devi, the 9 different ways she manifested in the Devi Bhagavatam. And tonight we want to conclude with the 8 manifestations of Ma Lakshmi Devi in our own simple way. We'll highlight Lakshmi Devi being the goddess of light. She is the goddess of wealth and prosperity, and she is the embodiment of divinity. To her this night, our humble salutations. When I sang the Arti, Lakshmi Maya Utare Tere, Arti, I felt it was Diwali time. Because it's a very popular song, bhajan rather, for Diwali. At this time, we want to also express our sincerest thanks to the members on stage, Bayaji and others who sang before we were here. Community group. So we want to thank you all very much, sincerely. When I came out the car, as a matter of fact, I was listening to them on the radio because I came a little bit late because of a wedding. The Dulaha did not come off the car because the rain was falling. So we got a little bit delayed. Nevertheless, we are here safely. So when I came out the car, I was listening on the radio and I came out the car dancing. So God bless you all for the wonderful vibration that you have created. At this time, we invite you to close your eyes for a moment, visualizing the powerful form of Pavan Putra Hanuman Swami. On every Tuesday and Saturday, his glories are sung. Hanumanji is the embodiment of service. He is called Ramaduta. He is also called as Ram Bhakta. He is the greatest servant of Maryada Purushottam Shri Ram. Chanting the 40 verses of the Hanuman Chalisa brings blessing and creating miracles in the life of the devotees who chant with faith and with love. Jo yaha padhe Hanuman Chalisa, ho ye siddhi saki gauri sa. This This is declared by Tulsidas Ji that anyone who sings, anyone who meditates upon Hanumanji daily, and anyone who glorifies him daily, the Hanuman Chalisa is not only for a Tuesday or Saturday, it can be sung anytime, any day, any part of the world you are. And so, with his blessing, we pray that may we always be protected. Shri Guru Charana Saroj Raj Nij Man Mukur Sudhari Varna Raghuvar Vimal Jaso Jodayaku Palchari Buddhihina Tanu Jaan Ke Sumira Pavan Kumar Bal Buddhi Vidya Dehu Mohi Harhu Kare Sarvika ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त हितकारी ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त हितकारी ऐसे ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त हितकारी ऐसे हमरे राम भक्त हितकारी There is a beautiful mantra that glorifies and praises Divine Mother Lakshmi. It goes like Shubham karotu kalyanam Arogyam sukha sampada Shatru buddhi vinashaya Deepa jyotir namostute. Shatru buddhi vinashaya. The last, in fact the second line tells Shatru buddhi vinashaya Deepa jyotir namostute. I bow to this divine light, this divine jyoti. I bow to this divine glow, because it removes Shatru Buddhi Vinashaya. Shatru means enemy, Buddhi means the intellect. The enemy of the intellect is removed by this light. So can I ask you a question? Who is or what is the enemy of the intellect? What is the enemy of the body? Anybody? The enemy of the body is lack of sleep. Those who don't sleep properly, that is the enemy of the body. Those who don't eat properly, that is the enemy of the body. Those who don't exercise regularly, that is the enemy of the body. So the enemies of the body is external. Lack of sleep, not sleeping properly, not eating properly, not exercising regularly, and stressing over insignificant things. That is the downfall of the health of the body. So the enemy of the body are those things we mentioned. What is the enemy of the mind? Very good. Emotions. You see, when our emotions run wild and we are unable to control those emotions, my friends, that is the enemy of the mind. And that's why when emotions of the mind are uncontrolled and we react to every single thing, somebody look at us and smile, we watch them smiling. If somebody don't look at us and smile, why not watch them smiling? If somebody just look at us, we watch them before. All these emotions in. And the mind reacts accordingly. The mind is constantly in reaction. My friends, emotions will send us crazy. That's why sometimes just be and forget about reacting to situations. Be in a state of comfort and peace. Not what everybody does or say, we have to react. Let the mind relax a little bit. So the enemy of the mind are the emotions that will send us crazy. What is the Shatru Buddhi Vinashaya? What is the enemy of the intellect? Ignorance. Lack of knowledge is the enemy of the ignorance. So friends, while the intellect might have knowledge, the mind might be calm if we don't get enough rest. We have an enemy attacking the body. We have an enemy attacking the emotions. The body might be rested, but the mind is miserable. So enemy attacking the mind, and we might have an enemy in the form of ignorance attacking the intellect. So these are the three equipment through which, my friends, we are blessed with to function in this world. And therefore, may you remove the enemy of the intellect, not enemies, but the enemy of the intellect, Shatru Buddhi Vinashaya Deepa Jyotir Namostute. And we bow to you, O Mother, that your light will shine in the form of knowledge. And tonight being the seventh night of this yajna, friends, I make a wish for every one of you, and most importantly myself. I wish for myself more than you. I'm going to be very selfish. You know for what? Knowledge. I wish we all would have knowledge. I wish, my friends, the enemy of the intellect would be dispelled once and for all. And the little bit we know, we'll understand it and put it into practice. And when that knowledge takes root, it is like planting a seed. When that seed is planted, friends, in the soil of the intellect, the seed of what you call knowledge, then it blossoms into a beautiful seedling, sapling, etc., into a beautiful tree that will eventually, at one point in time in our life, bear fruits. And the fruits will be very sweet to enjoy, because the tree of knowledge, you know, in the Bhagavad Gita in chapter 15, it says, Urdhvamulam adashakam ashvattam prahuravayam chandham siyasya parnani yastam veda saveda veda. Bhagavan Krishna is speaking about that tree with the roots on top and the branches below. Urdhvamulam adashakam ashvattam prahuravayam. He is speaking about that tree of immortality, the tree of divinity. And friends, the point we want to make is that when the tree of knowledge is planted in our life, friends, one day the fruits will come. One day the fruits will come. Even though if you think the fruits are not coming, it will come. You know, at my father's home, my mother had planted what we call zabuka tree. But let me speak properly, avocado tree. So mommy planted that avocado tree, and years passing, and it's keep on growing and getting tall, and it's not bearing at all. So one day, I saw her talking to the street, and she had a cutlass in her hand. I said, "Mommy, you okay?" She said, "Yes." I said, "What are you doing?" She said, "If this tree don't bear, I'm going to cut it down." And she took the cutlass and she touched the tree. "I will cut you down if you don't bear." The next year, that tree, we have zabuka to give away. Avocado. It was amazing. When the tree is planted, one day we are going to get something. We are going to get the fruits. And friends, when we plant the tree of knowledge, we are going to get the fruits of that knowledge. Sometimes people like to be crazy, when you talk to the plants. And you talk to your garden. A lot of people plant garden in this area. A lot of farmers, etc. And you talk to your field of crops. Don't think you're crazy. As a matter of fact, in my days on Sesame Street, I learned when I talk to a plant, it grows better. I saw on Sesame Street and talking to the plant. Some people might say that is ridiculous. Friends, there is energy everywhere. There is divinity everywhere, in every object of this world. And when we plant the seed of knowledge, the intellect's enemy will disappear. It will be dispelled by the jyoti of light. And this is what Mother Lakshmi represents. Mother Lakshmi is the goddess of wealth. She is the goddess of light. She is the goddess of prosperity. Friends, isn't it? When we have knowledge, we are going to prosper. Isn't it? When we have knowledge, we will make the right choices in life. Isn't it? When we have knowledge, we will do what is right. Even though we know what is right, yet we do what is not right. And that is when the intellect is clouded. It has knowledge. Knowledge is there, but it is clouded with the illusion and delusion of the Maya of this world. And therefore we make the wrong choices. Like sometimes the youths, our youngsters, our children, as they are growing and entering into the teenage life, they want to explore the world. And even though they are advised not to do certain things, yet they want to do it. Because at that stage they feel as though if they don't do it, their parents are stupid. Their parents are ignorant. Their parents don't know. And this time the parents are speaking out of what you call experience. And they are talking to the child out of care and out of love. And the child is thinking the parents are stupid or ignorant. My dear brothers and sisters, knowledge will bring experience, and experience will bring knowledge. Whether it's in the material world, whether it's in the academic world, or the spiritual world, this knowledge will remove the darkness that is clouding the intellect, and we can see the light shining before us. Children, youngsters and youths of this Scots and Mendez area and community, and of our nation who are listening on Akashvani and who are viewing on Jivan Tattva and the Facebook of Akashvani. Remember, when the older people speak to us, we may feel that we know more than them, or we might be even more smart than them because we have a degree, or degrees as the case might be. But when the old people speak, they speak from experience. And that is why when the older ones advise us, we must always take their advice and always reflect upon their advice. And if you don't want to do what they say, then no problem. But reflect on what they have said. Because one great man said, the greatest university is at the feet of the old people. Greatest university is at the feet of the old people. One of the things the old people used to say, and still say, when you don't listen, you all finish it. say that the old people are. When you don't hear, you just feel. When you don't hear, you just feel. And this is why, when the older ones advise us, we must listen and reflect upon it. So friends, we want Mother Lakshmi to come into our lives. We want Mother Lakshmi to be part of our existence. We want this mind of ours to be, inspired and motivated. But if the darkness is clouding the intellect, then all sort of wild emotions will come and cloud us. You see, the sky, when clouded, you cannot see the depth of the sky. When the sky is clouded, you cannot see the vastness of the sky. When the sky is clouded, my dear friends, no one can believe above the clouds it is so beautiful and vast. In the same way, when our intellect is clouded and when our buddhi has that enemy, then we become lost in this world. And therefore, what do we have to do? We have to get that cloud out of the mind. We have to churn the ocean of the mind. We have to purify the mind. We have to, my friends, get this darkness out. As it is said, आज अंधेरे में है हम इंसान, ज्ञान का सूरज चमका दे भगवान। आज अंधेरे, आज today अंधेरे, we are in darkness, में है हम इंसान, all of us. Please, Mom, ज्ञान का सूरज, please shine the sun of knowledge. चमका दे भगवान, oh Prabhu, shine knowledge on us. Please give us knowledge. That is all we want. आज अंधेरे में है हम इंसान, ज्ञान का सूरज चमका दे भगवान। Gyan will bring Mother Lakshmi. Friends, it is said at the time there are 8 forms of Lakshmi Devi. The first one is called as Adi Lakshmi. The second form of Lakshmi Devi is called as Santana Lakshmi. The third form of Lakshmi Devi is called as Gaja Lakshmi. The fourth, Dhana Lakshmi. The fifth, Dhanya Lakshmi. The sixth, Veera Lakshmi. The seventh, Vijaya Lakshmi. And the eighth, Aishwarya Lakshmi. These are the 8 forms of Mahalakshmi that is born from the churning process, the churning of the ocean called the mind. And we need to dissolve, we need to get rid of this delusion that is plaguing the mind and our lives. That's why the very common katha that you will always hear is at the time when the Devatas and the Asuras had to churn the ocean. Remember, everyone wanted immortality. Everyone wanted to be granted the nectar of immortality. And the nectar of immortality, friends, was lying at the bottom of the ocean. Immortality, everyone wants, isn't it? Anybody here doesn't want immortality? Everybody wants immortality, isn't it? Everybody wants to live eternally. Everybody wants to live eternally. You know, when Baba makes the Panchamrit, and you give you Panchamrit, it says in the mantra, Om Akal Haranam Mrityu Sarva Vyadi Vinashanam. Akal means may we never become the victim of untimely death. And Akal Haranam Mrityu Sarva Vyadi Vinashanam. Remove all negativities. When you take that drop of Panchamrit in your hand and you consume it, we are asking the Divine Lord and Mother to sanctify and purify us by removing all negativity. Sarva Vyadi Vinashanam. That's one drop of Panchamrit. Because that is what you take and you offer on the altar, you offer on the Shaligram, you offer for all the Devis and Devatas doing Abhishekam, etc. Now my point is, friends, this immortality is something everybody wants. Nobody wants to die. But the misunderstanding and the misconception that we have is that we will become immortal in the body. But we cannot become immortal in the body. The body will disintegrate. The body will, there are 6 what you call modification of the body. Asti, Jayate, Vardate, Viparimate, Apakshiyate, Vinashiti, etc. These are the modifications of the body. So the body is going to be conceived, the body is going to become a fetus, the body is going to grow in the mother's womb, the body is going to be born, the body will grow and mature, the body is going to decay, and the body is going to disintegrate and go back to its respective places. The 5 elements go back to its respective places. But the person in the body, the subtle body, is eternal. The subtle body is eternal. And that subtle body, that is the driver in this body, you see, the car cannot move by itself. And anytime you see a car moving by itself, you run. Just run for your life. Friends, this body cannot move by itself. And anytime you see a body moving by itself, you run to. Do the same thing. The body cannot do function by itself. There must be an operator in this body. There must be a thinker in this body. There must be someone who is operating the senses, etc. That is called the subtle body, the consciousness that is within. And so, my friends, the point is that while we function in this world and the mind is coming into contact with the objects and the sensual stimuli of the world, the intellect becoming clouded by the emotion of the mind, we tend to get lost and believe that I am the body, I am the body, I am who I am. I am 150 pounds, I am fat, I am thin, I am tall, this is my name, this is my position, this is my job, this is how much I am working for, this is how much I want to work for, this is how much I am not working for, this is my position, I am better than you, I am greater than you, and I, and then cry. See these 2 words, I and my, I and my? We should erase that from our dictionaries. I symbolizes ego and my symbolizes attachment, born out of ignorance. Friends, even this body will one day disintegrate and will perish. Even the body will die. So in reality, the one inside the body is already immortal. But because we are lost in the mind of the world, we think, my friends, that we will die. And we always think negative. And because we think negative, can I ask you a question? Are you all sinners? Are you all sinners? Yes or no? Are you all sinners? Sinners? You're a sinner? You're a sinner? After you sing all our bhajan, you sing, tell me you're a sinner? You're a singer or a sinner? A singer? Friends, never say that you are a sinner, because you are not. We are pure souls, we are divine souls. We are guided by the light of the Divine Mother, Lakshmi Devi, Durga Devi. We are Sachidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham. We are divinity personified. It comes like the wave. The wave is saying, I am not water. I am not water. And then you tell the wave, hey, but you are so stupid. Don't you know you are water? The wave says, no, I am a wave. Look how big I am. I could drown everybody and turn over the ship. I could turn over everybody. And then you tell the wave, hey, but yes, you can do all that, but you are really essentially water. The wave says, I am wave. What are you talking about? That is what our position. We are telling Bhagwan, I am Abhedanand, I am this, I am that, I am the next, I am my, my house, my land, my car, my money, my wife, my children, my village, my this, my that. I am this in this village, I am that in the next village. So I and mine is clouding us. The I-ness and mine-ness, the ego and the the attachment to the position is causing the mind to be affected by the Maya. Friends, therefore, we have to churn the mind. In order for this Lakshmi Devi to come out of the ocean of the mind, we have to churn. That's why she is called as Adi Lakshmi. She was the first form that came out of the ocean through the churning process. So the Devi Bhagavatam, the scriptures, the Lakshmi Puran, the Devi Puran, and all the scriptures is telling that we have to churn this mind to get Lakshmi Devi to come out. She is in us, but she is covered. She is all the way to the bottom. Covered. Remember, we want immortality. We want the nectar of immortality. Beneath, Mother Lakshmi will come first, and then the nectar of immortality is lying beneath, and even that is covered with poison. Even the nectar of immortality is covered with poison. Friends, the Devatas and the Asuras came together and they started churning the Mandara mountain with this Vasuki, the serpent, to and fro, the mountain was being churned, and all different precious gems came out of the ocean. The moon was one of them that came out of the ocean and went up in the sky. The Shank came out of the ocean through the churning process. Lakshmi Devi came out of the ocean. Bhagwan Vishnu took the Shank, and he also took Mahalakshmi Devi as his companion, Adi Lakshmi. And it is said, friends, that divine mother became the eternal companion of Lord Vishnu, but the poison was covering the Amrit. That is what we want. We have to get rid of this poison, friends. The poison is covering the peace in the mind. It is there. The Amrit is there. The peace of the mind is there. The nectar of immortality is there. But it is covered by poison. It is covered by raga and dvesha, likes and dislikes. It is covered by agyan. Friends, whether you are Hindus, Muslims, Christians, Indian, African, Espanol, it doesn't matter. What matters is reflection upon whatever is in the mind, whether it is being covered. And when we allow our emotion to cover the Amrit, we get carried away by the emotions. And this is why they said, Ma Jai Ambe Ma Jai Durge Ma Raksha Karo. Ma Jai Ambe Ma Jai Durge Ma Kripa Karo. Ma Jai Ambe Ma Jai Durge Ma when we churn the mind, when we use the mountain, friends, together with the devatas and the asuras coming together, they will churn to and fro, and she will come out. The wealth of our life will come out. The virtue of our lives will come out. The divinity of our life will come out. And friends, when all that is within us comes out, it is pure and divine. We will get closer to the Amrit, the nectar of immortality. It's right within us, because the mind is the ocean and the nectar of immortality is within us. So Santana Lakshmi will come, Gaja Lakshmi will come, Dhana Lakshmi will come, Dhanya Lakshmi will come, Veera Lakshmi, Vijaya Lakshmi, Aishwarya Lakshmi will manifest through us, because they are all right inside of us. They are all within us. And friends, when we churn the mind to get these divinity to manifest through our thoughts, through our words, through our action, through our life. This is the only reason we need to keep on reflecting, churning, and contemplating. This is what the Devi Bhagavatam tells. Everything is right within us. Everything, the Amrit is right within us. And when we churn and keep on churning, suddenly the poison will come. And when the poison comes, that is very deadly. That poison will come because inside of us, we have to flush it out. And when the poison comes, if we are not capable, it could kill us. And we just one step away from the Amrit. And you see that, friends? When the poison comes, if we are not strong enough, we tend to give up. And we just one step away. It comes like you're climbing up a ladder and you reach the top, almost top. You have one step again to reach. And you say, you know what, I can't make this thing. And I come right back down. One more step. So when we are churning, friends, when you're on the spiritual path, and sometimes, last time we mentioned that when you go to sometimes satsang and things like that, you will find yourself in a lot of emotional unrest. Sometimes confusion happens, sometimes bickering happens, sometimes things like that happen. I mentioned that last night. And that's all part of the churning process. It's all, satsang is a place to purge us. It's a place to cleanse us. And we have to allow the negativities to come out without reacting. We have to allow the negativities to purge itself out without becoming the victim of it. When the poison comes, run. When the poison comes in your mind, run from your mind. When the poison comes to affect your mind, run away from it. The poison of anger, when it comes, run and hide in your closet. And calm down with some water in your mouth. When the poison of greed comes, get behind the closet again and sit on quiet. Calm yourself. Don't let greed overtake. Temptation will come. When the poison of jealousy comes, when the poison of lust comes, when the poison of all these tendencies come, friends, we have to be so careful. That's why even the devatas couldn't handle the poison. The asuras couldn't handle the poison. They decided to run from there. And they went to Bhagavan Vishnu and they told Bhagavan Vishnu, Prabhu, the churning didn't finish. We didn't get the Amrit, but this poison is coming. What to do? If one drop of this poison touched the land, every living thing will die. Oh Bhagavan Vishnu, you are the preserver of the world. Can you please do something to save us? Bhagavan Vishnu immediately, he said, I wish I could do something to save you, but there is someone who will. Go and call upon him. Who is he? Guru Charanan Siranari ke Dinavate Dao Karijo Shiva Shankar me Charan me Ab lagi rahe Devatas went and they praised Bhagavan Shiva, and Lord Shiva immediately agreed, and he came, my friends. And when the poison was coming out of the ocean, he collected this poison, that if one drop touched the earth, everything will die. And he placed it in his shank. He meditated upon Bhagavan Sri Ramchandra Ji, and he drank the poison, and he kept it on his throat. He didn't allow, very attentive, he did not allow the poison to cross here. So if anybody plans to drink poison, don't let it cross. If you are capable of keeping it there, don't let it go down, then no problem, drink. But if you are not capable of keeping it there, then don't. My friends, the poison that enters the ears, that go down through the ears, connect, all these things connect, right? Sometimes you put eye drops and you taste it. Sometimes you put nose drops and you taste it. I don't know if you just taste the ears drop. But I know all of these organs here connected. Don't let it cross here. We see poison, we hear poison, we smell poison, we taste poison, and we also speak poison. Om Namah Shivaya. Friends, when we are consuming all this poison through our ears, through our nose, through our tongue, through our eyes, and through our skin, how do we expect to be happy? Poison don't make you happy. So if poison don't make us happy, why are we listening to the poisonous words that are we allowing to go down in our ears? If poison don't make us happy, why do we allow the things we're not supposed to see to go through the eyes? If poison don't make us happy, why are we allowing the things that poison the nostrils and the tongue to enter our system? We have to get the amrit, the sweet side of life, and the sweet side of, the things. Now we can't avoid it, Once it's churning, the poison will come. But we have to find a way to deal with it. And the way to deal with it is, Kitna ke dukh aap hare ho, apan sur sansar bare ho. Ye pujari aap hare ho, ye pujari aap hare ho. Tum ho taran wali aaj Shankar Shiv Mandir. The way to deal with kitna dukkha, all this dukkha and all this sorrow of the world that is poisoning us, friends, is to go to Bhagwan and worship Him and to chant His name and to glorify Him and prepare yourself in meditation that the poison will not affect us. Right now, as we speak, families are breaking up. Right now, as we speak, couples are separating and also celebrating. Right now, as we speak, my friends, somebody thinking about committing suicide right now. As a matter of fact, not even thinking, somebody is committing suicide somewhere right now. Right now, somebody is just fed up of life and fed up of living, and the poison went so deep in their system, they say, you know what, I said, I'm done. And that's why young people, children, our youngsters and our youths, always stay focused on the spiritual side of your life, because that is where strength is. The Lord will never disappoint us. He will come and He will take the poison instead, rather than give us to drink it or to consume it. If the poison reaches your hand, in your mind, throw it on Him. Say Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Anytime you say Om Namah Shivaya, when poison comes, you throw it on Him. He is capable of drinking it. Remember, sometimes you will be asked, why don't you change your religion? Why don't you change your religion? And because the Lord Jesus Christ died on the cross for us. That is true. But what did your Lord do for you? He drank the poison that will save us, would save our soul. That is what He did. Sri Ram came down on the earth and lived among us, among men, to show us how to live. The poison will come in different ways. Friends, if this poison is not taken care of, then Mother Lakshmi will be affected. Take these 8 forms of Mother Lakshmi and keep her in your home. Take 8 25 cents that represents Mother Lakshmi, 8 forms. 8.25 cents. And whenever you do puja, ask your guru, ask your Pandit to bless those 8 coins, representing Mother Lakshmi. And when the puja is finished, take those 8 coins and put it in a lota of water with tulsi leaf in front of your home or in the altar of your home. And every day, or whenever you fast, whichever day of the day you fast, day of the week you fast, take that water and offer it by a tulsi plant. If you could do it every day, better. If you cannot do it every day and you fast 2 days a week, then offer it by the tulsi plant. Full back clean water, put new tulsi leaf and flowers. That will be the worship of the 8th form of Lakshmi, and she will manifest in your home. She will manifest in your life. She will manifest in the lives of your loved ones. The home become filled with barakat and blessing. This is what the 8 forms of Mother Lakshmi represents. And so, my friends, Bhagwan Shiva came and he took the poison and he consumed it. With this tonight, I conclude my discourse, and I wish Mahalakshmi Devi's blessing upon each and every one of us. I thank you all on behalf of the members of my Chinmaya Gyan Kirtan Mandali and myself. God's blessings to all of you. Special thanks to my drummer, Rishi, to his wife, Dharmapatni, Vidya, and of course to his wonderful son, Avinash. He was playing the ganta and also he plays the dola. And also to Ryan Ji, thank you so very much. Also a very loving and very beautiful, in fact wonderful young man. May God bless you and may the Lord always protect you. To the members of the group, also we'd like to say special thanks to our beloved Adesh Ji on the keyboard last night and tonight and night before. God bless you, Adesh, and your wonderful family. We also had Pandit now some nights ago. Special blessings to him as well. To you, the devotees of the Mandir, thank you for having us. It was a pleasure to be here and to share these wonderful moments with you in satsang and of course in yajna. Tonight, my friends, there's a little program that the committee members would like to go through, but first, my part of the program is to offer a special prayer or verses of the Gita for the ancestors of the Mandir. I really admire this request. It shows that the committee members didn't forget where they came from. And to all the forefathers of this Mandir, God bless their soul wherever they are. Let's all think of Lord Krishna. And friends, as we offer these verses of the Gita to those souls, think about your loved ones as well who have gone to the beyond. We must always remember their blessing in our lives. Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha. Udbhamulamabha Shakam Ashwatam Prahuravyayam Chardam Siyasya Parnani Yastam Veda Saveda Vita Adashchodvam Prasritastasya Shaka Guna Pravritha Vishaya Pravana Adashchamulani Anusantatani Karmanubandini Manushya Loki Narupamasyeha Tatopalabhyate Nanto na chadir na cha sampratishta Ashwattamenam suvidudhamulam Asanga shastrena dradena chilpa Tatappadam tatparimagitavyam Yasmin gatana nivardanti bhuyaha Tadeva chadyam purusham prapadye Yana pravritti prasuta purani Nirvana moha jita sanga dosha Adhyatma nitya vinivritta kama Dvadvaidhi mukta sukha dukkha sangai Gachanti mura padamavyayam tata Natat bhaseti suryaha Nashashanko na pavakaha Yadgattvani vartante Tadhama paramam mama Mamaivansho jiva loke Jiva bhuta sanatanaha Manashashtani indriyani Pragatistani karishati Shariram yadavapnoti Yachapitramati-shvaraha Grihitvaitani sayate Vayurgandani vashaya Shrutram chakshurparshanam cha Rasanam granameva cha Adhishtaya manashchayam Vishayanupasevate Ukramantam stitam vati Bhujanam vagunanvitam Vimudhananupashyanti पश्यन्ति ज्ञानचक्षुषः यतन्तोऽप्यकृतात्मानः नैनं पश्यन्ति चेतसः यदादित्यगतं तेजः जगद्भासयतेऽखिलं यच्चन्द्रमसि यच्चाग्नौ तत्तेजो विनिमामकं गामाविश्य च भूतानि धारयाम्यहमोजसा उष्णामि चौषधी सर्वाः सोमो भूत्वा रसात्मकः अहं वैश्वानरो भूत्वा प्राणिनां देहमाश्रितः प्राणापानसमायुक्तः पचाम्यन्नं चतुर्विधम्। प्रेम से बोलिए वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। May Bhagwan bless those wonderful souls. In memory of the ancestors of this beautiful ashram and in memory of our own ancestors. So this time I would like to invite the President, Kumari Kavita ji, to bring greetings and to coordinate the proceedings tonight.
Jai Sitaram, everyone. So this evening we're going to honor a long-standing member of our mandir, and I'd like to call on no other but Srimati Dulari Persad Maharaj to the stage. So we'll now ask the Shrotas to honor her with
ओम चंदनं वन्दते नित्यं महापातकनाशनम् आपदाहरते नित्यं चंदनं प्रतिगृहीताम् ओम गन्धद्वारा दुरादृष्टि मिथ्या पुष्टिकरीशुनि ईश्वरीं सर्वभूतानां तां विहोपहवे श्रियम् ओम श्री पुष्पमालां समर्पयामि ओम आरती यानि कानि च पापानि जन्मान्तरकृतानि च तानि तानि विनश्यन्ति प्रदक्षिणा पदे पदे। प्रेम से बोलिए महालक्ष्मी माता की जय।
As a young president, together with the vice president, we've started a new tradition whereby each year at our yagna we'll honor one of our hardworking and long-standing member. So tonight we see it fit to honor Srimati Dulari Persad Maharaj for her dedicated service. She is the mother of 7 children, one of which is a Pundit. Whilst committed to her motherly duties, she still made time for her dharma. She has always been serving at our mandir, and she has done so for over 50 years and still continues to serve. She has been around since the days when it was just a carrot shed here, when flambeaux were used and transportation was just our feet. Some of us can remember the days when she used to walk to the mandir with a market bag in her hand. Aji, as we all addressed her, and sometimes for the youths, we say tall Aji, as she's so tall. She is always here with us whenever we have puja. She helps to prepare the different parasads and even the baby for for puja, ensuring that everything is in place. From her, many of our members learned and started following in her footsteps. Whenever we call on her, she is always willing. From way back then, Aji will always sit as a Shrota for the Yagnas hosted at our mandir. And even this year, she also sat as a Shrota. Aji is admired for her heart-melting smile and her calming touch. She's not one who raises her voice at a fly, much less a person. Whenever you see her, her urni adorns her head and commands the respect. Aji, today it is only fitting that we shower you with our gratitude and return the love you gave us as we were growing up. May you always continue to be the light at our mandir and by extension our community. I pray that Durga Devi bless you immensely and may you always continue to serve in the name of Sanatan Dharma. Jai Sitaram. So, we prepared a plaque which is a small token of our appreciation. So on behalf of the Scots Mendez Shiv Mandir, I'll ask Suresh to present you. Jai Jai Sitaram. Okay, so now we'll have Chandika who will move the vote of thanks for us.
Appreciating Pundit Abhedanand Persad Sharma, Pujari Pundit Vasudev Maharaj, other Pundits, devotees, group on stage, etc. It is my honor tonight to do the vote of thanks on behalf of the management committee of the Scotch Mendez Shiv Mandir. Firstly, I would like to thank God for granting us this opportunity to host such a meaningful and fulfilling yagna. Secondly, I would like to thank Pundit Abhedanand Persad Sharma for his wonderful discourses and for sharing his knowledge with us. I hope that we take your teachings and put them into practice in our daily lives. To Pundit Vasudev Maharaj, I would like to thank you for performing your duties very efficiently and punctually. To the Shrotas who sacrificed their time to come here nightly, we extend our greatest thanks to you all. To the group on stage who rendered their lovely bhajans, special thanks must be made to you all. Also, to you, the devotees who came every night and supported us, we would like to say thank you. Special thanks also goes out to those who contributed in either cash or kind and assisted in one way or the other in making this yagna a success. Last but not least, to the members of this mandir who came every day and assisted in the decoration and the preparations of these delicious meals, we extend our sincerest thanks to you all. And if there's anyone that I've forgotten to mention, please forgive me and we say thank you. Also, tomorrow we end the yagna at Queen Anne Beach. We gather at the mandir for 7:30 a.m. and puja starts at 8 a.m. Reminders: monthly meeting first Thursday of every month. Sunday morning service at 8:30 a.m. Full moon kata every month and other religious activities. Jai Sitaram.
Thank you very much. Chandika, may Bhagwan bless you for expressing gratitude and appreciation to all those who have helped in whatever way. At this time, I would like to call upon Pundit Vasudev Ji to express a few words of blessing on behalf of us all. While he is going to the mic, let me extend an invitation to you all to join with us on Tuesday, which is on this Tuesday coming. We'll be in Tableland, in the Tableland area for 5 nights at the Ramdas family's home, and we're inviting you all to come along and join with us from Tuesday to Saturday, and then from Sunday we'll be in Mayaro at the Mandir in Mayaro, just after Church Street. The Mandir is on the left hand side. We'll be there for 5 nights as well, from Sunday to Thursday.
Bolo Paula Putra Namana Ki Jai. Let us all clasp our hands together. Om Vakritunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvinam Gurudeva Sarvakari Susarvira Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Deva Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Guru Namaha. Perfect yes, Pundit Abhedanand Persad Sharma. Group on stage, members of the crowd, members of the temple, devotees in the crowd. Jai Sitaram. We are all very blessed to be able to join together tonight and the past 6 nights for this yagna, for these 7 nights of satsang, of devotion dedicated to Devi. As we all know, or as we all should know, we do not come to satsang, the yagna, the temple, the ashram to be blessed. We come here because we already are blessed. There are many devotees who the thought does not even enter their mind. And no one looks at it like that. The thought of coming to the temple in itself is a blessing. The thought of having your path clear for devotion is a blessing. What I enjoyed, one of the things I enjoyed about Panditji's 7 nights of devotion here, every single night he highlighted how lucky we are. How did he do that? He said, night after night, there are devotees who are in conflict. Countries that are in conflict. Relationships in conflict. Droughts, people are dying, people are sick, people are struggling. Even in this very country, communities are ridden with violence. Fishermen doing their job and being captured. Yet, here we are, either here in Busan, listening on the radio, on Akashvani, or on Jivantato on Facebook, and we are supposed to be at peace, whether we are here, in our vehicle, at home. We are supposed to be at peace whenever we come in front of God. You know, that meaning, you all should take that very literally. In some parts of the world, in some shrines, you're not even allowed to go into the shrine with your phone or your wallet. All of this leads you to leaving the materialistic world behind you. Going there with an open mind. Try your best to have prema or bhakti, right? I don't think I need to translate that. Love and devotion. Try your best to be open. Don't go with any ulterior motive. Go because you want to go. Lastly, we should all focus. You know, a lot of the times tonight we spoke about the poison, the greed, the jealousy, the lust. Greed and jealousy especially are 2 very serious problems. Next time you are being consumed by anything like this, remember what Panditji said? Calm down a bit. What will you do with mouth of water and hide in the closet? While you're doing that on the way to the closet with the mouth of water, think to yourself in your mind, just remember this moment and think to yourself, why should I focus on what I don't have? Maybe I should focus on what I do have. Bolo Shri Sakti Sanatan Dharam Ki Jai.
Thank you very much, Pandit Vasudevji. May the blessings of Bhagwan forever be with you, and of course your wonderful parents and loved ones. We'll ask Panditji, we'll ask Bhayaji to do one bhajan for us, or the members on that stage to do a bhajan for us, while Vasudevji will bless the Siddha, etc. We'll distribute it afterwards, but bless it at this time, and then we have the final Purnahuti. We would like all the people who prepared meals and those who did service or seva to come and touch hands while we will be making the final offering of the Purnahuti into the sacred fire. I love coming to the Scott Mendez Shiv Mandir. This was a most wonderful week. We pray, we sing, we clap, we enjoy, and when we finish, we get a massage. So, thank you so much. It's the only person we forgot to thank. Mayor Ramlakanji of Touch of Life Massage. Every night, his Baba, you have to come. And not only me, but a few other people. So, Mayor, thank you so very much, and God bless you.
Oh bum bum bhola, oh bum bum bhola, oh शिव जी बिहाने चले, बाल की सजाएगी, बाहुटी लगाएगी, बाल की सजाएगी ला, oh शिव जी बिहाने चले, बाल की सजाएगी, बाहुटी लगाएगी.
Ganapati Mahadeva ki. So this time, friends, we now invite everyone to please stand as we make the final offering of the Purna Bhuti into the sacred fire. All the Mandir members, please come and touch hands. ताम अग्निवर्णाम तपसाद्वलंती वैरोचनी कर्मफलेषु जुष्टाम दुर्गाम देवीगम शरणमहं सुतरसिधरसे नमः अग्नि त्वं पारयानव्यो अस्मान् स्वस्ति विरति दुर्गानि विश्वा कोष्ठ पृथ्वी बहुलान उर्वी भवा तोकायतनयाय शयो विश्वानिनो दुर्गः जातवेदसिन्धुर्नामातुरिताति पर्षि अग्ने अत्रिवन् मनसा गृणानोऽस्माकं भोजवितातनूनां पृथ्वाचितकं सहमानम् उग्रम् अग्निकम् उवीम परमात् सदस्तात् सनं पर्षरति दुर्गानि विश्वा क्षामद्देवो अतिदुरितात्यग्निः प्रत्नोषिकमिद्यो अध्वरे सूचना च होता नव्यशसत्सि स्वाञ्चाग्ने तनुवं विप्रयस्वास्मभ्यं च सौभगमाय जस्व गोविर्जुष्टमयि जोनिषिक्तं तवेन्द्रविष्णोरनुसञ्चरेम नाकस्य पृष्ठमभिसंवसानो वैष्णवीं लोकैहमादयन्ताम् ॐ कात्यायनाय विद्महे कन्याकुमारी धीमहि तन्नो दुर्गी प्रचोदयात् ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ सर्वं वै पूर्णमं स्वाहा ॐ सर्वपापहरं दिव्यं गाङ्गेयं निर्मलं जलम् आचमन्यं मया दत्तं गृहाण परमेश्वरम् ॐ श्रीगंगा आचमन्यं समर्पयामि ॐ वनस्पतिर्सो भूतो गन्धाद्यो गन्धरोत्तमा आग्र्य सर्वदेवानां धूपोऽयं प्रतिगृह्यताम्. Everyone lift your hands. Receive the blessings of the yajna. 3 times over your entire body. Om Aim Hrim Klim Chamundai Viche. Om Saraswati Mataya Namaha. Om Ashtalakshmi Devi Mataya Namaha. Aarti. सुनो मोरी देवी पर्वतवासिनी तेरा पालन पाया तेरा पालन पाया wish one of our beloved fathers, Rishi Ravaka, happy birthday. He's celebrating his birthday tomorrow and he's with us tonight. God bless you from your wonderful daughter Wendy and of course your son Vashish. To all of us, happy birthday Rishi. मंत्रहीनं क्रियाहीनं भक्तिहीनं जनार्दन यत्पूजितं मया देव परिपूर्णं तदस्तु मे. Salutations and prostrations to the Lord and Divine Mother, Mom. We have come to the end of your year here tonight. If any mistakes were made during our discourses, while chanting mantras, or preparing for puja, please forgive us. For whatever we would have done, we would have done with love and faith in your name, with humility and love. May your blessing be upon the management team of this Scott Mendez Shiv Mandir, and all the devotees who came night after night and day after day to express their love and to serve you in their own humble way. May you bless this community. May you bless this nation, Trinidad and Tobago, and by extension the world. May you bless the animals' kingdom and the plants' kingdom. May your blessing be upon those who are lying in the hospital beds and begging for a chance to be healed. May you bless our angels in human form, our nurses and our doctors. May you bless the protective service of our nation, the police officers, the coast guards, the security guards, the prison officers. Bless them, Mom, for their lives are always in danger. Bless them and their families to stay strong. Bless the family of the fishermen to be strong in this challenging time. The fishermen who have lost their life. May you bless them, Lord. Bless the soul of those who are struggling to make ends meet for their family's sake. May your blessing be upon the leaders of our land, spiritual leaders, the political leaders, and leaders in our homes, in our communities, our nation. Bless them, Lord. That the intellect will not be clouded and the enemy of the intellect will be dispelled. That they can make right decisions in the interests of all. हे देवी, इसलिए आपको हम कोटि कोटि प्रणाम करते हैं माँ, कोटि कोटि प्रणाम करते हैं. For this reason, bow to you millions of times. May your blessing be upon the management and staff of the various companies that sponsor Akashvani. Bless their businesses, O Devi Ma. Protect them. Bless them that they can grow from strength to strength to keep the light of Sanatana Dharma burning in the hearts and homes of those who are unable to be present. To you this night, our salutations. May you bless the animals' kingdom, the plants' kingdom. May you bless, O Ma, every atom in this universe. Shiva Hare, Shiva Rama Saki Prabhu, Vedagata Parivar Pranadhi Ho, Ajajani Shwarya Lava Pahima, Shiva Hare Vijayam Pratidinam Kushalam Jai Mangalam, Pratidinam Kushalam Jai Mangalam, Pratidinam Kushalam Jai Mangalam Bhagavan Vishnu, Mangalam Nirvanaja, Mangalam Parvati Nata, Mangalaye Hari. Tvameva Mata, Chapita Tvameva, Tvameva Vidya, Dravinam Tvameva, Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hari Om Darshan, Hari Om Darshan, Hari Om Darshan. Praise Boli Ganesh Bhagwan ki jai, Gauri Mata ki jai, Ganga Maiya ki jai, Yamuna Maiya ki jai, Surya Adi Naum Bhagwan ki jai, Agni Devata ki jai, Chausat Yogi Mata ki jai, Kailas Pati Shankar Bhagwan ki jai, Govardhan Baba ki jai, Vranga Tulsi Mata ki jai, Sadguru Nath Maharaj ki jai, Bolo Bhai Sab Santan ki jai, Ad Shakti Nau Durga Mata ki jai, Lakshmi Maharani ki jai, Saraswati Devi Mata ki jai. Har Har Namah Parvati Pate, Har Har Mahadev. Prem se boliye Satya Sanatan Dharma ki, Mendez Shiv Mandir ki. Jai Jai Sitaram.